Because right from the day he came into power, he started campaigning for his second tenure. He started strategizing how he can come back to power for 2027. And from that very day, they have been touting on Peter Obi to reward you. Okay, we are not cowards. If you do good to Nigerians, definitely they will reward you handsomely. If you're a governor on your first tenure, you don't want to work, you keep on looting money, you keep on abusing your power.
Welcome back to Fresh Talk Media. Mr. Kim,
yes,
we still have something interesting to talk about this election of 2027.
Yeah.
So, with the look of things now, it's obvious that APC government have over 31 governors staying with them. Some defected from their various parties, PDP and Labour Party and other parties, and joined APC. But it looks like APC government is still not confident of winning 2027 election, despite they are the sitting government. And with the way things are going, both the stories, the irregularities from INEC, the INEC chairman, all the rumors here and there, do you think we should still hope to get a free and fair election in 2027 for the president?
Well, thank you for having me. The APC, like you said, presently they have over 31 governors. They're full. They didn't start with 31 governors. It was President Tinubu and his APC leadership. They know what they were using to coerce those governors to come and join them. We had a rumor that they were giving them, I think somebody says $1 billion each governor that moved to APC, I mean, with 1 trillion naira, something like that, but we never confirmed that. But whichever way it is, the governors must have their reasons they are joining APC.
The defection was so massive.
The defection was so massive, not that the APC was delivering anything special on the ground. There's no infrastructure we can lay hands today. There's no any security improvement in the country today. There's no any power. There's nothing. There's nothing that they can lay hands on. If not that they just want to be close to power.
Some said they want to be sure of their second tenure. They want to secure their second tenure automatically.
Okay, securing your second tenure automatically, that means those governors are foolish in my own way. They are foolish in my own way because Nigerians are not those eyes. If you are a performing governor, Nigerians know how to reward you. Okay, we are not cowards. If you do good to Nigerians, definitely they will reward you handsomely. If you're a governor on your first tenure, you don't want to work, you keep on looting money, you keep on abusing your power, then you come into the second election, you're trying to go to the center for them to rig election for you. That means that's abysmal failure on your side. What you need to do, use your first tenure to work for your people. Work immensely for your people. Go to places like Abia State today, see what the governor is doing there. Everybody's praising him, they're seeing the job. It's a physical software, you can be able to see it. It's not about paper stuff. Writing MOU and all kind of things on the paper. People cannot be able to verify what you are doing or what you have done. If you have done well, your re-election bid is going to be easy. Because you can be able to point out and something, this is what you have done here, this is what you have done there. People can see it and they will be ready for you to vote you back to power. Absolutely. So right now, APC and the national government don't have anything to show to Nigerians what they have done for these past 3 years, going to 4 years. And unfortunately, their time is gone. The time is up. From now henceforth, primary election is going to start next month, May. And it's going to end by that May.
And from the look of things, or from the way we've always seen, they were supposed to use those things they have been able to achieve in this first tenure to campaign, to tell the people reasons to vote for them to continue the good work. But it looks like they don't have those good works.
They don't have much to show. They don't have much to show. So if they can come, probably right now they may be going back to see what they, one or two things they want to put together. To hold their hands on and coming out to bring their message out to convince Nigerians. But it's very late to me. It's difficult to convince Nigerians right now. Not that Nigerians will not vote for them, but you ask yourself how many large number of people that will vote for them. Let me tell you, Nigerian system today, the kind of hardship we are facing in the country, it has nothing to do with religion. It has nothing to do with the tribe. It has nothing to do with your place of residence. Whether you're living in Lagos, you're living in Abuja, you're living in the east, you're living in the north, you're living in the west or in the south, the hardship is biting very hard
on everybody.
So it's not issue of when you want to choose your leader, you start coming to talk about religion, you start talking about tribe. President Buhari was from Katsina State. Immediately he left. How is Katsina State today? Bandit has taken over. Okay. President Jonathan, he was a president. At the end of the day, the road that can lead him to his own town was not even completed. So Nigerians should just realize that it's not issue of my village, my tribe, my religion. No. Look for competent people that can be able to mind this office for us. Look for people that has a very good character, who are very sincere, who can tell us something, are responsible people. This is where you're going to mount a leadership that will control the life and death of Nigerians. So you don't need to joke with it.
Yeah, we need to check the track history, the record,
none of them today that is contesting the election that never had one or two things before to do with the government. You can go and check their record before you vote
and see what they did and
see what they have done before. Then is it something that we can be able to trust them now to do again? You need to check that. It's very necessary. But having said so, APC today, they are not confident, despite all the things the president did to woo all the governors on his side, thinking that it was then the governors has enormous power. They can do this, they can do that. Right now, Nigerians are getting more wise every day. So
are you now suggesting we should still keep hopes alive that we would have a free and fair election?
We should keep hope alive. We are going to have a free and fair election. But for President Tinubu to conduct a free and fair election, to me, individually, I don't trust him to conduct a free and fair election. But can Nigerians have a free and fair election? I will say yes. How would that happen? Nigerians will demand for it. Nigerians will be the one to demand for it. But if you allow Mr. President Tinubu today to decide, I know very well from Lagos, he's a man of violence. He's a man of do or die. He's a man of violence. He never conducted and won his election when he was a governor of Lagos State and his successors. He's always bitter politics. That's what he plays. President Tinubu played a very bitter politics so much. Oshibajo contested against him. He hated Oshibajo. Amechi, and so if you just challenge him in one way or the other, you become his enemy. Yeah, okay. He become a problem to him.
Okay.
He's no longer gonna reckon you as someone that you can deal with anymore. So he doesn't have a very good character in my own side in order to give us a free and fair election. I don't believe so. Check this Electoral Act 2026 that was amended. That Electoral Act was a very full of fraud. Was very full of fraud. They could have used the previous one they had before now and used it to conduct election. Why are you shutting down political parties? Somebody cannot move from one political party to the other. If the political party he's sitting today, they defranchise him or one way or the other. So all those things, I believe he just maneuver his way with this non-existing National Assembly. They put everything the president wants into that amendment of Electoral Commission, electoral amendment.
So
on their own advantage, easy for him, and they shot his opponent, especially people like Peter Obi them. Because right from the day he came into power, he started campaigning for his second tenure. He started strategizing how he can come back to power for 2027. And from that very day, they have been touting on Peter Obi till now. No week that passes without the presidency not hurting Peter Obi, attacking Peter Obi in one way or the other. If not a governor, is a presidential spokesperson, APC governor. Just Peter Obi has remained their nightmare since they won the election, because they know how they came into power. They know the figure. The vote they gave to Peter Obi in Lagos State, that's not the vote Peter Obi got. Peter Obi got over 1 million votes in Lagos State. That is the home state of the president.
But they did some
manipulation. They did a lot of manipulation, doing a lot of things, a lot of stuff. Still, they couldn't be able to overturn that result. They brought out the ones they brought out. It's not only in Lagos State. So many states like that. Even in Delta State, where they have the sitting governor Okowa, who is a running mate to Atiku. He couldn't deliver his state. Peter Obi flogged them in that very state. So that's why I tell you that it's not about having governor. No, the governor will be there, but people are suffering. People need liberation. People need help.
The people
are suffering. They need help. They need solution. You being the governor, you have not been able to solve their problem. So why wouldn't them be able to look for help from elsewhere? So they know that it's not going to be easy for them. But APC confidence is just relying on INEC to rig them back to power. So, like I said, President Tinubu can never give Nigeria free and fair election. He will not. He can never. But Nigerians will make it as a duty to hold him accountable.
Compulsory.
Nigerians will demand for a free and fair election. Whichever way is going to be done. INEC is an independent organization. Though they have already captured INEC, but Nigerians will be the one to force INEC
to do what they're
supposed to do. If you leave INEC, they are already doing the bid of the president.
Yeah.
Nigerians will be the one to stand their ground, whether through protests or both international law and the local law. We got to do anything to make sure that we hold INEC and its leadership accountable for our democracy.
That's a powerful one. Thank you so much, Mr. Clem. This is deep. Dear viewers, what are your thoughts? Is there still any hope with what is going on in the INEC? Is there still any hope of having a free, credible and fair election for 2027? As Mr. Clem has suggested, Nigerians have no choice but to demand for a free and fair election. Our votes must count. We must vote. Let's see how that goes. Please drop your thoughts and your opinion in the comment section. This is Fresh Talk Media. We shall see you again in our next one. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't, like this video and share with your friends. Bye for now.